Hello guys, welcome to Rainbow Tarot UK. It's lovely to be back here doing another pick a card reading for you. Sorry for a little bit of a gap for those of you that watch the channel regularly. I did send out a post just to let you know why that was, but anyway, I'm really excited to be doing a reading for you today. And we are going to be doing, aren't we, how did they feel, your person of interest, how did they feel the last time they saw you? So we've got our three groups. We've got pile number one, which is Mars, the Mars energy, with this little gold, looks like a little gold sun really. I thought it went quite well with the Mars energy here. And then pile number two, which is Pluto, and this little kind of like pendant, a little mottled white and kind of sandy coloured pendant there. And then pile number three, which is Jupiter, the energy of Jupiter, with this little fun brooch here. Okay, so those are your three piles. Go for the one that feels right, the one that is calling to you. There might be more than one pile, which is absolutely fine. You might have messages in more than one pile. And I'll see you very soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number one, welcome to your reading, today's reading, which is how did your person of interest, how did they feel the last time they saw you? So you came into the reading under this Mars energy here. It's very powerful energy. Okay, let's put that there with the little golden sun here. Looks like a little golden sun. I'm just going to put the golden sun there so we can see it, and your Mars card here. Now I'm not going to say too much until I pull out some other oracle cards. I just want to say thank you so much for still sticking with me. If you're a regular subscriber and you've stayed with me in this little gap, sorry that I've had a few weeks off, but I had, as I said in my post, if you read it, you know, I also have a regular job now, which is a full-time job, and it's something that I also have to maintain as well as a channel. Obviously the channel is my first love, but you know, a girl's got to eat. So I have to do other things as well. So anyway, so sorry about that little gap, but I'm back. So let's get straight to it. Let's see. So, you know, how did pile number one's person feel the last time they saw pile number one? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number one? How did they feel? I feel like this one's coming out. So let's get that one. It's quite light coloured, a very pale colour green here. So let's see what that one. So this one is the Knight of Swords. Oh, okay, that goes very well on Mars. So the Knight of Swords, this represents the Knight of Swords. Okay. Let's get some more. How did they feel the last time they saw you? Let's do one of these. How did pile number one's person feel the last time they saw pile number one? How did they feel? I feel like this one's calling me. What's this one say? Flow with divine timing. That's interesting. Flow with divine timing. And we've got day and night here, haven't we? Sort of light and shade. And the night is on top of the card. Okay, so when you last saw them, I mean, Mars itself is, you know, it's obviously a very kind of masculine energy, isn't it? It rules Aries. So Aries, as a zodiac sign, might mean something to some of you. Here it's represented as a warrior, because really Mars is all about drive. It's about, you know, a strong kind of masculine, assertive kind of energy. It can be quite aggressive, but it's, you know, this is a warrior, you know, it's got that kind of really hard masculine, stereotypically masculine sort of energy. So, I mean, and with the Knight of Swords, you know, can sometimes mean, because the Knight of Swords can sometimes mean something rushing in and out, but also it can mean, you know, words, harsh words being said, or things not being very agreeable. So my sense is that some of you may have had a little bit of an issue with your person, or they may have been a bit defensive, or they may have been a bit, you might have had a row with them. Something might have, you know, you might have actually ended with them the last time you saw them, because that could be the Knight of Swords, where something happens very quickly. So somebody's coming in or out of a situation very quickly. So it could have been that. They just might have been quite defensive, or they felt, or there was an argument or something of that nature. And because you've got this card where the Knight is on top, the actual night with the moon, and then the sun is underneath, it's just making me feel that maybe they had softer feelings, but they might not have shown them at the time that you saw them last. They might have hidden them with the moon here. It might have been all going on underneath the surface, but what was coming out was maybe some harsh energy, or some direct energy, or there's a lack of softness here in these cards, I think, with the Knight of Swords and the Mars energy. But it's not, but with this sun underneath, it just makes me feel that they maybe had those feelings, but that for whatever reason they weren't showing them to you, because maybe it wasn't the right time. Whatever situation this is for you, with your person, maybe they just couldn't reveal that to you, and so maybe they had to put on a bit of a front, or they had to come across as maybe somebody in control with the Mars energy here, somebody in control of their feelings, or in control of the situation, or wanting to come out as a kind of like, that sort of sort of stereotypically macho kind of energy. It doesn't have to be that it's a man, but that kind of masculine energy, where they don't say much. It's all going on underneath the surface. It's all about action, really, rather than kind of expression of feelings. But I feel with this bit here, there was feelings there, but maybe it's just not the right time in some way with the flow of divine timing for it to be expressed. Something like that. But anyway, let's get one of these cards, see how did they feel the last time they saw. So I feel like there might have been things that they were repressing, feelings that they were repressing. They were feeling them, but they were repressing them, and maybe they had to put on a bit of a front, or they had to, or maybe they were a bit cross or a bit angry, or you're having a row, and so they couldn't express the feelings that were deep within them, something like that, because maybe their passion or their aggression or whatever got the better of them in the situation, and that maybe was masking their other feelings, their softer feelings, if you like. So how did they feel the last time they saw pile number 1, please? How did pile number 1's person feel the last time they saw pile number 1? I mean, they might have actually as well, with these two cards, for some of you want to take action. They might have wanted to take swift action, because again, these cards are about action. So maybe there was a sense of frustration because they wanted to take some action, but maybe they didn't take the action that they wanted to take. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got here. Communication. Okay, so maybe they wanted to communicate with you, or maybe there was a need for better communication the last time they saw you. 10 is, about endings and new cycles. So maybe the situation for some of you came to an end the last time you saw them. Maybe there should have been better communication. Maybe they wanted there to be better communication, because these cards are more about action and drive, and maybe doing things in a way that was rash or heated or something like that. And maybe they, deep down with the flow of divine timing, they, this bit underneath, they wanted to communicate better, or they felt they needed to communicate better, maybe in a more relaxed way, because this woman is looking very relaxed, as if she's in a kind of like yoga pose, which is opposite to these two cards. So maybe deep down they wanted to be relaxed and balanced, but they just weren't for some reason. Anyway, let's get out the tarot. So how did pile, oh, there we go, Knight of Wands. That goes very well with the Mars energy. How did pile number, also with the, because this relates to Aries, and the Knight of Wands relates to the fire signs of Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. So those signs might mean something to you. So how did the pile number 1's person feel, the last time they saw pile number 1, please? How did they feel? We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups. That goes very well, this card. Then we have the 8 of Swords. Let's have one more. Let's have that one. No, let's have that one. And the 10 of Wands, right. And the overarching energy is the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so it makes me feel with these cards, like I said, the last time you saw them, you might have actually come into an end of something with them. that the situation might have ended, or there might have been some kind of row or problem, because you've got tens here. You've got the Ten of Wands, which is, you know, it was a heavy load, and also you can see someone here actually packing up their things and leaving, moving on. So maybe there was somebody actually walked out of the situation, packed up their stuff and went. We have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords again is about feeling a little bit betrayed, but this one, which is the overarching energy, is about, because the Ten of Swords can be about something coming to an end, somebody feeling betrayed. But with the Ten of Swords, normally there's always a little bit of a sunrise in the Rider-Waite one that you can see, which always leads to kind of hope for a new sunrise, a new beginning, because 10 cancels down to 1. But this particular depiction really is focusing on the rising up, isn't it? It always reminds me a little bit of the Judgment card. And it's the overarching energy. So maybe they were kind of hoping, which goes with this card here, that it wasn't going to happen, that there wasn't going to be an ending, that there was that you could kind of come out of the situation somehow, that you could rise up from it. And that's kind of what they were hoping for. Because you've got the Nine of Cups here, which is a wish fulfillment. So something tells me that when they last saw you, they still saw you as a wish fulfillment. There was still happiness for them in the situation, but maybe it was also mixed for them with this night and day representation here. They had a mixture of feelings, because these is like Nine of Cups, which is elation, happiness, a wish fulfillment, a dream coming true, right next to the Knight of Wands, which is about passion and desire and just going for what you want. So they might have felt that passion for you, that attraction for you, that chemistry for you, but somehow as well, they were also feeling stuck. They were with the Eight of Swords here, which is feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling unhappy. The Four of Cups is not being able to focus on what was good in the connection. And there might have been them being a bit selfish the last time they saw you, because the Knight of Wands can be a little bit of selfish energy, a little bit of a player energy. So my feeling is that they might have been a little bit mixed. Maybe somewhere within them that was hidden and maybe didn't reveal itself the last time you saw them, but they were feeling it nonetheless. There was a sort of desire maybe to keep hold of the connection, or to hope that it would kind of survive, maybe with better communication. But when you saw them, I can't help feeling that maybe the situation came in to end, and that they're negative feelings, and that's probably why you've got the Knight on top of the day here, kind of outweighed their kind of positive feelings for the connection. So the sense of, attraction, chemistry, being a wish fulfillment, that kind of stuff. And it could have been because they're just a little bit, maybe this person is a little bit immature, because of course Aries is the beginning sign of the zodiac. The kind of, so it makes me feel like, for some reason it's making me think of kind of young energy, goes with the Knight of Wands, sort of selfish energy. So maybe this person kind of wanted everything their own way, somehow in the connection. And yeah, this kind of Four of Cups is again about somebody just like, only focused on sort of what hasn't gone right in a situation, or what's not going their way, not really having the maturity to understand that, actually there are still, 3 other cups here, rather than kind of focusing on the one that, one other cup here, rather than focusing on what's gone. They could focus on what's there, which is this cup with all the rainbow colours coming out of it, all the potential of the situation. But for some reason, this person just couldn't see that, or wasn't showing that they could see that when they saw you last. And maybe they did a runner, or maybe they maybe they left the situation because they felt trapped. They moved on. That would go the Knight of Swords. They did it rashly. They did it quickly. Maybe it came out of the blue for you. But somehow within them, they were still feeling that there was something to salvage, but they couldn't. I just get the sense that they couldn't express that. They found that hard to express, something like that. But let's have some words here. So how did they feel the last time they saw pile number 1? How did they feel the last time? So I think I said here we had fire signs. 9 of Cups is a Pisces energy. 4 of Cups is Cancer energy. 8 of Swords, that is Gemini energy. And 10 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. 10 of Swords is Gemini energy again. So let's see, how did they feel the last time they saw pile number 1? So let's get out a couple of words. What we got here. Oh, we've got safe. That's interesting. Safe. Safe. We have got accept. Heart. And then we have got content. So maybe they, you know, felt that the situation coming to an end was the right thing for them at that time, or the situation, them expressing themselves in the way that they did was the right thing at the time, because we've got safe, accept, heart, content. Maybe they felt they wanted to leave the situation, but on the surface, I can't help feeling there were things hidden. Maybe they, you know, with a lack of awareness that might be in this person, maybe they don't really even know that, but my sense is that there's something deeper within them that maybe they're just scared or frightened to express all this masculine energy. They're just scared or frightened to sort of tap into in some way. So maybe running or leaving the situation or walking out of the situation somehow in a funny kind of way makes them feel contented or safe, and they accept that because maybe that's their pattern. There's that pattern if things get too heavy or there's too much, you know, because with the Knight of Wands it might be that they just wanted something you know, shallow or something not very committed, or, you know, because basically they find it hard to commit or to connect on a deeper level, because I think I said before, this person might have a little bit of an immature energy or a slightly selfish energy. But let us get out some more cards. So how did pile number one's person feel the last time they saw pile number one, please? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number one? So we have the Four of Cups again. So definitely a sense of dissatisfaction, a feeling of, I mean, the Four of Cups can sometimes mean, yeah, just being dissatisfied, not being able to see. Like, you see this cup is coming in, you or somebody might be offering them something, but they just can't see it. They're just focused on, they're not focused, they're not seeing something. They're not able to see something in the connection. So they feel dissatisfied because there's a lack of, I think there might be a lack of awareness with this person, a lack of emotional awareness possibly. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number one, please? They might just want thrills. This person might just want thrills and excitement, really. Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number one? The Eight of Cups. And Death, yeah. And the overarching energy is the High Priestess. Yeah, there's definitely something about this person that wasn't revealing, because the High Priestess is a secret energy. There's a secret energy. She holds the secret knowledge on her lap. She's that kind of go-between, isn't she? Between, you know, that veil really between, you know, our world and the other worlds. But it comes right under the Ten of Swords, which is this Ten of Swords, which focuses on a rising up, a renewal. So it's funny because I feel like this person might be their own worst enemy. You know, like I feel like deep down, they would love to be able to get in touch with their feelings. They would love to be able to renew. They would love to be able to express themselves in an emotionally mature way. But I don't think they can. I think it's so deep within them. It's so hidden. And that's why this card, all the sunny aspect is below, is on the bottom. And what shows is the thing that is, you know, is the moon, is the nighttime. Well, you can't see as clearly in the nighttime, can you? And you know, there's a lot of mystery to them. I feel like there's a lot of mystery and secrecy to them. They probably keep a lot of things hidden. And as I said before, I think they are not fully aware of their own feelings themselves. They're not in touch with them because they're so, they've got such a lot of masculine energy where it's all about drive and action, and there's no reflection, really. There's no reflection, literally, with the moon. There's no reflection and connection to their feelings. So, and I think this person might, you know, there might have been a lot of sadness really hidden within them the last time they saw you. The Four of Swords is also about, you know, they might have been feeling quite sad, quite low in mood at the thought maybe of not being able to be with you, or the thought of the relationship coming to an end. With the Eight of Cups here, because the Eight of Cups is literally about walking away from something. So I feel like maybe the last time you saw each other, you did walk away from each other, or somebody walked away from this connection. And we've got the Death card here, which again is about something coming to an end right under the Ten of Wands. Wands. And that, with all the other cards here, I just feel like this situation came to an end for many of you the last time you saw them. And funny enough, it did make them feel content or safe or at peace. Not because they wanted the situation to come to an end, but because it's like a relationship where they just come in, get what they want, and go again, or they don't fully connect emotionally. They don't fully reveal themselves emotionally. They don't get in touch. They can't commit or get in touch with somebody on a really deep level. Is normal for them. So it would feel safe for them. It would be something that they could accept. It would make their heart feel balanced in a funny kind of way because that's what they're used to. But I can't help feeling that deep down this person has a lot of sadness. There's a lot of there's a lot of people looking here really fed up. I feel like a lot of people and images of people looking very fed up. So I felt this person, was sad. There was a sadness at losing the connection or not being able to have their wish, which was you. But in order to have that wish, they need to be able to connect with themselves. They need to be able to be emotionally connected. And this person doesn't know how to do that. And so all they can cope with is something shallow, is something, because the Nine of Cups can also be where you just feel, where it's all about kind of, feeling gratified, really. And then there's no depth, really. There's no depth to it. So my sense is that this person doesn't know how to have a deep connection. So maybe you were wanting a deeper connection with them and they just weren't able to do that. I think they realise there's something not quite right in the way that they are in relationships. I think they recognise that. But to be honest, this person, I don't see this person being able to, in these cards, overcome that. They'll still keep things secret. They might have kept secrets from you. They might have kept things hidden from you. They might not have been honest with you. Because with the High Priestess here and the Moon, and, I just feel like this person, is not able to be open and honest even with themselves. Now you've got the Knight of Pentacles here, which can talk about a slow, steady energy. So maybe this person is, I can't help feeling, I've had a bit of an intuitive hit that this person is trying to get on in their career with the Aries, is trying to get on in their work, and maybe they're thinking that they don't want anything to get in the way of that, including a relationship, and they're just kind of going to move towards what they want slowly. And they're thinking, I don't want anything heavy, I don't want anything serious because I've got ambitions, I've got plans, and it doesn't involve a committed long-term relationship. I just feel like intuitively that is what is maybe going on with this person here. But there are little hints here that somehow deep within their core, that maybe they're not even aware of, that they wished it could have gone differently, that they wished there could have been a rising up, that it could have been, they maybe could have communicated better. Maybe this person just cannot communicate very well, and they're kind of aware that they can't communicate very well. But they're just sort of focused now on things, because also the Knight of Pentacles is not really an emotional card. They're not focused on relationships or emotion. They're focused on building up their finances, building up their career, building up their material wealth, and everything else kind of needs to take a second place to that. Could be that that's how they felt as well. But let's see if we've got any other cards here. How did they feel the last time they saw card number 1, please? How did they feel? Knight of Pentacles is the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. 4 of Swords is Libran energy. 4 of Cups, again, Cancer energy. 8 of Cups, Pisces. And the Death card is Scorpio energy. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 1? Commitment. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. Interesting. So this was around commitment. Let's see how that plays out. I mean, maybe with the Knight of Pentacles here, I can't help feeling maybe they wanted commitment with you the last time they saw you, but they just weren't able to express that. I feel like there was a lack of expression with this. Maybe they wanted that, but they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't. Maybe it was hidden. Again, it was hidden. They hoped deep down there would be it would go the other way, and there would be some sort of commitment. But I just don't feel that they were able to express that or show that. What else have we got? We've got 3 here. Let's see what they say. Expectations, have realistic expectations. Forgive, the act of forgiveness releases tension. Learn to be curious about each other, curiosity. So I feel like, I can't help feeling though with all these cards that maybe the last time you saw them you did actually come into separation. Maybe there does need to be some kind of forgiveness. You know, maybe certain people had, or you or them had different expectations of one another. But I still feel there is attraction with this person. This person does feel attracted to you still. There is passion there, but there's something about this person that just isn't able to tap into their emotional world, and therefore they're not really able to give much emotionally in a connection, and somehow that feels safe to them in a strange kind of way, because maybe it's something that they're used to. But anyway, pile number 1, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And the likes and subscribe, and you know, leave a comment. That's always nice. But anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we? How did they feel the last time they saw you? And you came into the reading under this card of Pluto energy. Okay. Right, looks very icy, doesn't it? Okay, and the little white, this little white pendant here, little mottled white pendant. I'm going to put the pendant there. I'm going to put our card here so that we can see it. And I'm not going to say too much until I get out a few more other cards. I just want to say thank you so much for all your lovely support. I was saying pile number 1, I'm sorry that I have had a little bit of a gap. But I now, you know, I've got a full-time job that I do, and it just means that I don't have as much time to do readings. I love doing readings. It is my passion. It is my love. I love to do them. But, you know, as I said before, you know, a girl's got to find, you know, a girl's got to eat, hasn't she? So, you know, I have to give also my focus to my other job, really, as well. So, but anyway, I'm back now. So it's great to be able to do this reading. So let's see, let's ask. How did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2, please? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2? Let's see what this card is. So these are my little Orosoma cards. They relate to the tarot. So this one is actually the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. With this purple and green. It's making me think of International Women's Day and the suffragette movement. Because green and purple were their colours, weren't they? But this is the Queen of Cups. Okay, there we go. Right, let's get another one. Let's see. So, how did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2? Let's have a look and see what we got here. Offer. Ooh, offer. Lovely. So it's interesting here. Actually, I'm just going to wait because I've got a couple of ideas, but I just want to see what comes out in the tarot, actually. Let me just see. How did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2? I've just noticed that the colours in here are green and purple, aren't they, as well? With it, I don't know if you can see that. But we've got some green here and some purple here. I think they thought the last time they saw you that you were independent. They've got a lot of purple. There was a lot of independence to you, that you knew your own mind. There might have been something about you being very strong, or them feeling like you were very strong the last time, with me bringing up the suffragette movement here. Very strong in your opinions. You weren't going to back down. Yeah, there was a strength to you. There was, maybe they were trying to offer you something or trying to give you something, but they may have felt a coldness. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. Or they may have thought that there was a coldness or a distance, maybe. How did they feel the last time they saw you? How did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2? So we've got 2 of Swords. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Swords. Oh my goodness, we've got the Three of Swords. How did they feel the last time they saw you? And the Three of Wands, right. And we've got the Death and Rebirth, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that would sort of make sense really, because this is quite a cold card. This is the Pluto. Pluto governs the sign of Scorpio. And it's, I mean, in the negative sense, you know, it can mean control, power, too much power, wanting power, control, sort of a destructive element. And positively, it can mean renewal and rebirth, and you've got actually death and rebirth here. So it could be, it can mean new beginnings, kind of spiritual growth. I mean, Scorpio is known to be a sort of a secretive sign. So I'm sort of feeling that the last time you saw them, it might have been that you either split up at that time, or you had split up. There was a little bit of because you've got Three of Swords here. You've got the Six of Swords, which is a moving away. So you might have split up at the time that you last saw them. And there's a lot of heartbreak. There was a lot of unhappiness. There was a lot of angst. They felt heartbroken. There was a lot of heartache the last time they saw you. So maybe if you did split up, they felt that. It was hard for them. Two of Swords is, feeling stuck, not really feeling sure what way to go. So maybe they were confused as well. So maybe there was a lot of heartache. They felt confusion. Maybe they wanted to work on the situation with the Eight of Pentacles here, because that is a card of mastery. This woman is working hard, sitting at her desk working hard, trying to, get a handle on everything. Now, she's in this card, she's holding a candle. And it's making me feel that maybe this person secretly wanted to try and cleanse the situation, secretly wanted to try and bring light into the situation. If you met them, if the last time you saw them there was some angst or some quarrel or some heartache or some splitting up, some moving away, they secretly wanted to bring some light into the situation, maybe work on it. With the death and the rebirth, it makes me feel like they wanted to revive it, but maybe they didn't say that. Maybe they didn't express that, which is why we've got this iciness here, because maybe you were coming across as somebody who was really strong to them. Really strong, somebody, even though this is the Queen of Cups, I'm just looking at all the colours on this, and it's just reminding me of the strength of those suffragettes, when they were fighting for the vote for women. They went where they endured, a lot of difficult, they went to prison, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of strength to them. So my sense is that maybe they wanted to offer something of a renewal or some hope, but maybe they felt that you were just too strong, or the situation was too difficult for them to be able to do that. But actually they wanted renewal. They wanted things to rise up. Something like that. The Three of Wands, my sense is that they felt things were still a little bit hanging. Maybe they still had this little bit of hope with the offer here, that they wanted to offer you something. There was still a little bit of hope, but there was a sense of waiting here with the Three of Wands. So I feel like the last time they saw you, there was a coldness to the situation. You might have been splitting up, or you might have had already split up, but you were just getting together to talk about something. You were somebody that they saw as very strong, and maybe your softer side, because this is actually the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups does have a soft side. Obviously, she's very empathic, very soft, very caring, but maybe at the time that you last saw them, you had to keep that hidden because maybe you'd been hurt by them and they couldn't access that soft side of you. What they were getting from you was a very strong, determined, looking after yourself kind of attitude, which you may very well have had to have with them, like a more boundaried attitude. But you've got that soft side. They know you've got that soft side. They know you've got that caring, compassionate side. But it was somehow hidden with them in this time that you last saw them. But they were kind of secretly, with the Scorpio energy, with the Pluto, hoping to bring light into the situation again, hoping that the situation could be mastered, could be worked on. And they were waiting. They're still waiting. They're still waiting on that. They're hoping for that. They're looking into the distance, wondering if there might still be, with the death and rebirth here, a chance for this situation to renew, a chance for a new offer to come in for it, something like that. And with the 9 here, this is reminding me of the 9 of Cups. I don't know why. It's reminding me of the 9 of Cups, which is about a wish fulfillment. So I feel like this person was wishing and hoping that somehow the situation, they could get back the situation because it was cold. Something like that. Now, in terms of astrological signs, I mean, I think I've said Pluto is Scorpio, but Queen of Cups could be any of the water signs of Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces. 2 of Swords is Libra energy. 8 of Pentacles is Virgo. 6 of Swords is Scorpio energy again. 3 of Swords is no, sorry, 6 of Swords is not Scorpio energy, I beg your pardon. 6 of Swords is Aquarius energy. 3 of Swords is Libran energy, and 3 of Wands is Aries energy. And obviously Death, again, is Scorpio. Yeah, so there might have been a lot of things that were hidden. Maybe they weren't able to express, you know, maybe there was some things, maybe both of you weren't able to sort of like express how you were really feeling because there was just maybe a bit of tension, or it was too painful. There was too much of a barrier, something like that. So there was secrecy in it. They weren't properly expressing themselves. They didn't feel like they could. But they have these secret hopes for renewal, something like that. But let's get this here. Let's get how. Let's have some words. How did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2, please? How did they feel? Let's take out these. What have we got? Oh, we've got a few here. We've got money. So maybe there were some financial concerns. Vitality. We've got hold. We've got dream. Yeah, dream. I do feel like that. Maybe some secret dreams or wishes. And positive. I mean, maybe they were just trying to, yeah, they were hoping, I think they were hoping and dreaming for something more positive. They were trying to hold on to that. Maybe that was what was giving them energy, but for some reason it just, you know, it was either a split, or you had a split, or you were going to move into a split, or you got back to have a chat after a split. But there was a coldness. Maybe there were some issues in the situation around money. I don't know. But there were some secret hopes and wishes for them, with them, for the situation to be more positive and revive. But maybe they didn't express that, or they felt they couldn't get past the pain of the situation at the time that you met them, something like that. But anyway, let's get another oracle card. Let's get one of these ones. How did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2, please? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2, which is source? Source, getting back to the source. It's making me feel like back to basics. Maybe they wanted to get back to how things were at the beginning, or to how things were originally between you, which hopefully would have been better than this. Maybe it was something like that. They were trying to get back. They were trying to offer renewal to make things better, maybe how they were, how they had been, something like that. Let's have another one. How did they, one of these cards, how did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2, please? What is this one? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2? Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. That might be why they got the 2 of Swords, so they felt confused. Maybe they felt like the situation wasn't real. Maybe they felt like, maybe they felt the situation was more than what it actually was. Something like that with the illusion here. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Okay, so let's get out some other cards. Let's get out some other tarot. maybe they, with the Scorpio energy here, yeah, maybe they or they felt you hadn't shown yourself in your real light, or maybe they hadn't shown themselves in their real light. Maybe they were, you know, maybe one of you, either of you, weren't true in the connection or something like that. Maybe they thought that. Okay, so how did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2, which was the Ace of Wands? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2? The Nine of Cups. It's funny because I said the Nine of Cups here, and there it is, it's come out. And the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2, please? Wow, the Nine of Pentacles, okay. The Emperor. And the Empress, oh my goodness. And the overarching energy is the Magician. So this person, the last time they saw you, with all of this here, they might have been keeping this kind of secret. It might not have actually come out in the when you saw them, but actually, and it goes with the Eight of Pentacles, the wanting to master it, still hoping that it's going to revive or come to life. Maybe for some of you this might be a work connection, and it feels like maybe it felt at that time that there was no way in which they were going to be able to kind of come forward and declare themselves, but they really want to, because these cards are all very positive. So my feeling is that they want to ignite something with you. If it's a revival of of something that's coming to being, coming to separation, or if it's something that you're in, you know, a crushed situation, but it just looks a bit hopeless. This person wanted to revive it, wanted to ignite it again. They saw it as a wish fulfillment. The Emperor and the Empress are two counterparts. So it makes me feel this person felt that you and them were, you know, right for each other. It would go with the offer, that they wanted to renew it. They wanted to offer something to you. You are a wish fulfillment to them. But for some reason, there's a lot of pain around it also with the Three of Swords here. There's a lot of agony around it. It's hurting them, or it has hurt them. So it could be that it came into separation and they were trying to get it back, or there's a pain around it because they feel like they can't access you. You know, maybe you're in a work situation, or maybe you're in a situation where there's lots of other things getting in the way of the connection, and so it's kind of on hold, it's on pause. But when they saw you last, they definitely wanted to revive it, to renew it, to bring it back to life. They feel like you and them are counterparts. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, right under the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about moving away from something, and the Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy. So maybe for some of you, you know, the last time that you saw them, you were independent from them. Goes with this, comes right under, in line with the Queen of Cups and these kind of suffragette energy colours. It makes me feel that this person felt that you were very independent and strong the last time they saw you, that you had your thing going on, you knew where you were in life, you'd got yourself together, you were very able to look after yourself. That's the image that they were picking up of you, that's the impression they were picking up of you. And maybe that was, you know, preventing them from offering you something, from giving you something, because there was this kind of barrier. They felt there was this kind of barrier. I mean, you should be able to be independent and stick up your rights and all of that, obviously, but somehow or other this person read that as you maybe not being accessible or not being open to them wanting to ignite something with you, which is the Ace of Wands and the Magician. Magician is all about manifesting. This person wanted to manifest with you. It comes right under the Death and Rebirth. So maybe something that's come to an end, they want to revive it, you know, have a rebirth of it. But there's something about your energy which is coming across as very independent and is making them feel maybe that they have to keep those feelings secret. But they'd love dearly to be able to just get to the, you know, the root of it with the Source card here. They'd like to be able to just express how they're feeling, or get back to how things were, but they're not able to, something like that. But let's see what else we've got. So Emperor, and I mean the Emperor is Aries energy and the Empress is Taurus energy. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Nine of Cups is Pisces. And Ace of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. So yeah. So I felt this person, maybe the last time they saw you, they were holding themselves back. They they couldn't express this desire, this dream to be with you, to ignite things with you, to either revive things with you or to start things with you. If this is something whereby, you know, like it's a crush situation or something, and they just find it too difficult, they found it too difficult to access you, and you're coming across as a really strong, independent energy, and maybe they're a little bit intimidated by that. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Let's see if we've got any of these cards. So how did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2? So they felt inspired by you, they felt attracted to you, they felt there was a lot of fire and chemistry, but there was some pain in it as well. There was definitely some pain in it as well, some sadness. I feel like for many of you it's a situation where you moved away from them, or they moved, you know, the situation came into separation. There's a coldness when you met them, so maybe this is an ex or something that you're thinking about the last time you saw them. But they desperately wanted to ignite something with you again, but I feel like they felt that they couldn't, or they were, and it was making them feel stuck. It was causing them pain because they wanted to be able to express this stuff to you, but they just felt like they couldn't do it. And so the situation is still on hold for them. They're still holding all that, but they desperately want to express how they're feeling, to revive the situation, to start the situation. So let's see what this is. Ahead. Focus on what's in front of you. Okay, so maybe if it's a revival or renewal, maybe they were thinking, gosh, what, you know, can we just let what's gone go and move forward in a positive manner? Something like that. These 3 are sticking out. Let's have a look and see what they are. We have reciprocate, express shared feelings. Okay, then we have talk. Talking keeps your relationship alive. Then we have gratitude. A thank you goes a long way. And then we have ask. Ask the angels for help. So it might be that, you know, they wanted to have a reciprocated energy. They wanted to talk to you. They wanted to offer something to you. But I can't help feeling that they felt blocked because maybe they didn't think you were open for that. Something like that. I'm just being called to do one more. It's going to be one of these. So how did pile number 2's person feel the last time they saw pile number 2? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 2, please? We have deeply. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. So maybe it's caused them to reflect, be very reflective on how they're feeling, what they want to happen in the relationship. I definitely feel this person does care about you. They do have feelings for you, and I feel like they're repressing a lot of those feelings. But they want renewal. They want to create something with you, either for the first time or as a form of kind of coming back together. But anyway, pile number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, you know, hitting the notification bell, commenting, giving me a thumbs up. All that makes a huge difference to the channel and to me. But otherwise, have a great day. See you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. So today's reading we're doing, aren't we? How did your person feel the last time they saw you? And you chose to come into the reading under the Jupiter energy, the card of Jupiter. Okay. And the little, this little sort of reminds me of summer. This little brooch here, a little rainbow on it. I'm going to put that there so that we can see. I'm not going to say too much until I've got some more cards. So I just want to say a big thank you for all your lovely support. I'm so sorry that I haven't been around for a couple of weeks for those people that regularly watch my channel. As I was saying in pile number 1 and 2, I do have a regular job and I have to do that. I have to focus on that. I love doing the readings. I love my YouTube channel. I really, really do. But sometimes I just, you know, have to focus on you know, the job that I do for most of the time, because, you know, at the end of the day I've got to kind of pay my bills, I've got to survive, so I need to sometimes shift my focus. But anyway, I'm back, so here I am doing this reading for you today, which I'm really, really enjoying, and I'm really glad that I'm doing. So let us ask, you know, how does pile number 3's person, Or how did pile number three's person feel the last time they saw pile number three? So that's the card that we're going to go for. So these are my little Orosoma cards. They relate to the tarot. So this one is the Sun. Oh my goodness. And we've got Jupiter. Wow, that's very positive. I mean, Jupiter is a beautiful... Sagittarius might mean something to you because Jupiter is related to Sagittarius. I mean, it's very optimistic as a planet. It's got very optimistic energy. It's very, you know, there's a lot of compassion to it. It's very generous. It's very benevolent. There's a lot of good luck associated with Jupiter. A lot of optimism. And of course, you've got the Sun card, which is a very, very, very happy card as well. So let's see what else we've got. So that's looking really good. So let's see what else we've got in terms of how they felt the last time they saw you. So how did pile number three's person feel the last time they saw pile number three, please? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number three? Let's have a look and see. Be present. Okay, so it makes me feel, and it's also got all this beautiful yellow here, so it makes me feel this person was really focused on you when they were last with you, that there was a lot of, brought them a lot of happiness to be with you, that they were, it might have been, because 23 is, stand to 5, so maybe there might have been challenges in the situation, but this didn't knock this person's sense of optimism or positivity about you or their feelings for you. They felt, we'll see what the details are when we look at the tarot, but they felt that there was optimism still in the situation. There was positivity in the situation. It essentially was a situation that makes them feel happy, that you make them feel happy, but there might have been some challenges in it, but they were very focused when they saw you last. They were very focused on you, very focused on the connection. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing from these cards here. But let's get some more. Let's get some tarot. So let us see, how did pile number three's person feel the last time they saw pile number three, please? And it's interesting because we've got this beautiful little, even this little brooch, haven't we, which is very sunny. It's making me think with the Sun card of summer. So summer as a season might mean something to you and your person. You might have met in the summer. You might be planning something in the summer. There might be special memories for you during the summer season. It's just making me feel that here for some of you, because I've also got all this yellow here. There's a lot of confidence. They felt a lot of confidence in the connection as well. It's reminding me of solar plexus. All this light as well. There's a lot of light, and there's a lot of light in this. There's a lot of light. Also, this face of the Jupiter is lit up. So there's a lot of light in these cards. It's making me feel like this person feels there's a lot of positive energy, a lot of light in the connection. How does pile number three, how did pile number three's person feel the last time they saw pile number three? We have the King of Wands. We'll talk about light. There he is holding, this staff that's lit at the top with a crown on it, with his crown on it. And confident, very confident. The Nine of Pentacles. Again, this light. The Nine of Wands. The Ace of Cups. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number three? And the Four of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ten of Pentacles. So this person 100% felt incredibly positive about you. What is that underneath? It is the Star. My God. This person was so hopeful about you and them. Because the Star is about hope, but it's also about healing. So if for some of you there were some issues in this situation, this person definitely, the last time they saw you, they wanted to heal it. They were wishing and praying for it. There's so much light in this reading. You've got light here. You've got light emanating from the Ace of Cups. You've got this girl holding her staff with the light at the top. And you've got the light in the staff of the King of Wands and all this light here, which is what I said before I even got out of the tarot. So this person was, and light represents hope. It represents healing. It represents, all the good, when we bring light into a situation, we feel better, don't we? So I feel like this person, the last time they saw you, they wanted light to be brought into the situation, or they felt the situation was so positive and full of warmth, really. They felt a lot of warmth towards you. The King of Wands is a passionate energy. It's a wise energy. But this is an energy of somebody wanting to take control, to be in charge. It goes with the Jupiter. There's a lot of strength. So this person felt there's a lot of strength in the connection. I feel like this person feels very strong around you. It feels like that you give them strength, that you give them positivity, that you make them feel happy, that there's a lot of optimism. The King of Wands is a confident character. They're fun. I feel like they might, because Jupiter is also a fun planet. I feel like this person feels like you bring a lot of fun to them. And here we are. Here you are, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody who is fun, who is got everything as well. The Nine of Pentacles is usually somebody who's got everything. She's made it in life, or this energy has made it in life. They're materially comfortable, but it could be as well that you are a bit of a crush to this person. So somehow you might be this for many of you, this might be a bit of a crush reading, and this person is definitely crushing on you as well. They see you as somebody who's independent, somebody, with this woman wearing this white dress, somebody who's pure of heart, somebody who is that's somebody that they can trust. Somebody who, what is she doing? She's taking one of the pentacles there, isn't she? Or she's touching one of the pentacles. I feel like they're thinking that you could offer them something. You've got a lot to offer. Something like that. You've got a lot to offer. But it might be that you come across as independent. So maybe they're hoping and wishing, because at the moment you come across as independent with the Nine of Wands here, because both these, Nine of Pentacles is generally an independent card, and the Nine of Wands is somebody who's standing up for themselves. This young girl here is standing up. She's got the light though, so I feel like you've got that light for this person. You are that hope for them. But you might be a little bit detached from them at the moment, or you might be somebody who's a little bit out of reach for them the last time they saw you. So maybe it's something like a crush situation, that they feel so positive about you. And with the Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning. They want to have a new beginning with you in love. They want to start something with you in love. And there's all this light coming from their heart. And it goes with here, I just feel like this person sees you as somebody who's very pure of heart, kind, caring, loving, somebody that they feel they could trust, I think. But again, the Four of Pentacles makes me feel that they believe you might be a bit shut off from them. You might be a little bit defensive because this woman's got her eyes closed. You might be a little bit out of reach. All these three figures are sort of either looking away, or they're looking a little bit, or they're looking down. Actually, this girl has got her eyes looking down on something. So it could be that they feel that they're trying to get you. They might be trying to get your attention. They might be trying to attract you. They might be trying to impress you with the King of Wands here. They might be dreaming about you, wishing about you, hoping for you. And they definitely want to be with you. There's a lot of kind of attraction. And their overall aim here with the Ten of Pentacles is to create a solid relationship with you, a solid connection with you. That is what they would like. Because the Ten of Pentacles is about an excess of happiness, but it's an excess of committed, stable happiness. You can see all the generation of the family. You can see mum, you can see dad, you can see the dog, you can see the kids. So there's a loyalty here. They're looking for a loyal, stable connection with you. This is very, very, very positive. This person felt very positive the last time you saw you. They felt they had a lot of dreams and wishes and desires, but there's something about you that's a little bit inaccessible, or there's some obstacles, some hurdles, and that might be why I was drew to the number 23 on this card here, which can cancel down to 5, and 5s can be about challenges and competition. So maybe they feel there's a few challenges or a few hurdles that they need to get over in order to be able to express how they feel, but they feel confident about that. They feel they can master that. They feel they can, because when this girl is standing with this Nine of Wands, she can easily climb over those Nine of Wands. So it's barriers that can be overcome according to them, and that's probably why they've got the Jupiter card, because they feel very positive about the situation. Wow. Okay, so let's get some words here. So how did pile number 3's person feel the last time they saw pile number 3? Now the King of Wands, I think I said that was any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo. 9 of Wands is Sagittarius. Ace of Cups could be any of the water signs of Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. 4 of Pentacles, that is Capricorn energy. And the Star is Aquarius. 10 of Pentacles is Virgo. So let's see what we've got. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 3, please? Okay, so we've got some words here. What do these say? Interesting to see. We've got content. Okay, we've got the word content. We've got the word release. Okay, and we've got the word world, and we've got the word big. Okay, so it might be that there is some distance between you with the world word here. Maybe, you know, with the release, it's about maybe them wanting to release how they're feeling, letting you know how they're feeling. I think you do make them feel very content and happy, and I think they do have really big dreams for you and them. You know, they see it as a big relationship, something that they, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles here, something, you know, what they're aiming for with you. It's like a big dream, a big wish. It would, with the world, it's reminding me of the world card, which is a sense of completion. It would be like a sense of completion to be with you. It would be like a brand new phase beginning for you. But anyway, for them, let's get some more cards out here. What have we got? So let's see. How did they feel the last time? So they felt excited. I think they felt very excited by you, or excited to see you. Maybe you are somebody that they look at a lot. With the star card here, it might be something that you look at, that they look at you a lot, that they can access you through social media, or they see you as somebody to be admired as well. Got a lot of respect for you. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 3, please? We've got karmic message. They might feel like there is a karmic connection between the two of you, that there's something deeper between the two of you. Let's see what else we've got. Let's have one of these cards. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 3, please? How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 3? No. Let's go for this one. Intense. Ooh. Okay, so it was intense. Yeah, I mean, it would be with the King of Wands here and the Jupiter energy. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So it might have felt very intense for them. Certainly with the Sun energy, it's sort of an intense heat for them. But let's get out some more tarot here. How did they feel? Let's push these up a little bit. How did pile number 3's person feel the last time they saw pile number 3, please? How did they feel? So we have the Ace of Wands. Now, interestingly, this came out in pile number 2 in exactly the same situation, place. So if you felt drawn to pile number 2, you might want to look at it. The Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Wands, counterparts. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 3? We have the Tower. Oh, okay. And we have the Empress. And we have the 9 of Swords. And we have the Magician. Now, the Magician came out again in pile number 2 in this same situation. Now, for some of you, it could be that there was a choice. There's been a choice in this situation. A choice between two people here. And there might have been some sort of shock in this situation, or something coming down in this situation with the Tower here. So maybe for some of you, this might be something that came apart. You're defensive, inaccessible at the moment, but this person still has a lot of optimism, a huge amount of optimism to revive this situation, to bring it into being again. And it could have been because there was a choice that was made that was the wrong choice from their point of view, because you've got the Queen of Wands and the Empress. So maybe something stable came down, and this person is wanting to rebuild it again, or wanting to reignite it again with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about a new beginning. You've got 2 aces here, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. This person definitely wants to have a renewal of you with you, or a new beginning with you. They see you as their counterpart because you've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, but you've also got the Empress. Now, the Empress could be, again, about creativity and manifestation, because you've got that with the Magician. So this person wants to create and manifest the connection with you. Could be, again, because it's coming to separation here with the Tower card. Or, it could be that they're going to do something completely out of the blue that's going to shock you. If this is a crush situation, that they're going to shock you, and they want to do something shocking. They want to do something that's going to totally shift it and shake it and move it on, and that's going to be a massive shock. But it's causing them a little bit of stress at the moment, a little bit of worry. But they really want to create something with you. They want to manifest something with you, because they have such a strong pull towards you. Yeah, because you're their Queen of Wands. They want to. I feel like this person is really attracted to you. There's a lot of chemistry here, a lot of fire. But because you're represented as both King and Queen, you know, both of you I feel like are very confident people, very outgoing people, very much in control of your own lives. But it might be as well that this person is willing to, this person might be willing to break down a settled situation in order to be with you. And that could be causing them stress, could be causing them some stress, but they're willing to do that because they have love for you and they want to create something with you. So that could be also, so this person might be in a settled situation, but they're willing for that to go in order to ignite something with you. Or it could be that you were in a settled situation, it fell, but this person still has hopes and dreams, and he sees you still as that person and wants there to have light to be brought back into the situation to revive it. But it's a stress and it's a worry as well, you know, or the situation which has fallen or has caused them stress and worry. But these two cards, to be honest, are the only two negative cards in the whole spread, really. So it's making me feel that they can overcome any issues or problems and manifest. Because you've got two big cards here, Empress and Magician, both major arcana, which is about manifesting something with you. That is what they want, and it comes right under the Ten of Pentacles. So this person definitely wants to manifest a settled connection with you, a settled and stable connection with you that has longevity, that has commitment, that is maybe has either children in it already, or there's a desire for children, for loyalty, all of that kind of stuff. And they may be willing to, you know, break something else in order to create that with you, or they're willing to do something shocking, something out of the blue, something you won't expect, to bring that into into fruition, really. And it could be a very intense, you know, they could have very intense feelings for you. So in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Ace of Wands could be any of the fire signs, as I said, of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. We have got Gemini. So those are just some of the astrological signs. But let's get out some of these cards, see what we've got. So how did pile number 3's person feel? I mean, it could be as well that they felt this something striking when they saw you last, with all these lightning here. They felt like they could have felt a little bit out of control because of how intense their feelings were for you. You know, their normal stability, their normal sense of security, their normal, control, self-control, may have just kind of felt that kind of rocking a little bit because they were just so in awe of you. Because on either side of that, you've got the Queen of Wands and you've got the Empress. So they see you as confident, but they see you as caring and nurturing and loving. So they see you as, you know, ultra feminine energy against their sort of kind of like masculine energy, and that's why you balance. They feel like you balance each other out. You are counterparts. What else have we got here? How did they feel the last time? So they might have been really rocked by you the last time they saw you. How did they feel the last time they saw pile number 3, please? How did they feel? Oh, I've got these. All these have come out, and that one seems to want to come out. I'm going to take it and go with the process. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got affection. Showing affection creates a loving bond. They might have wanted to be very affectionate with you. They might have been very affectionate with you. Honesty. Relationships need trust. We have journey. Be adventurous. Well, certainly I feel like both of you are very adventurous characters, because the King and Queen of Wands is full of adventure and travel. That might be why we've got world here. You know, the two of you might be from different, just for some of you, from different places, different continents or something like that. Chemistry, exactly. Embrace a mutual attraction. There is a strong chemistry of all this fire here. There's definitely a strong attraction and chemistry. But with you being a king and queen, it's like more than that. It's not just there's wise energy here from both sides, you know, to want to be more stable, or to want to be stable in the connection as well. But there is some fear here. This person does have some fear, but maybe they're just worrying a little bit unnecessarily. Or maybe they think you're a little bit fearful. Somebody might be a little bit fearful in this connection of maybe of commitment or something like that. I don't think they're frightened of commitment, but they might be having worries that you won't want to commit to them or won't want to be with them or something like that. But let's see what else we've got. How does pile number three's person, or how did pile number three's person feel the last time they saw pile number three, please? How did they feel? Cupid, my goodness, love is in the air when Cupid is around. So again, it would go with this idea of maybe it being a crush and then wanting to declare themselves, feeling so positive about you, having such a strong feeling towards you. But anyway, pile number three, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing or hitting the notification bell, or giving me a thumbs up, or leaving a message. All that makes a huge difference to me personally, but also to the channel. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.